Two games. Sports and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. DiVincenzo goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Now here's Morant. No good on the 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Clark. And rebounded by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. For 3. Good on the triple.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant against McDaniel. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Edwards against Morant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Here's Randall. Rebounded by Smart.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Bane passes to Smart. Clark outside. Clark a screen on Gobert. There's Jackson with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Payne for 3. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. With Smart. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Morant against McDaniel. Right side, Smart. Lock at 6. Clark into the lane. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
There's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. The layup off target. Payne for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Brandon Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. Randall no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Well, we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Stan.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense, multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, and that's the challenge right now.
Oh, here's Edwards. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. McDaniels passes to Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Randall a screen on Smart. Outside for Randall. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And the evolution of Randall's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, 16 points for him. Bane sets the screen for Morant. Outside, Bane launches it. Minnesota with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And that one's good, Morant.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Clark, a screen on McDaniel. And it's Memphis with another.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Desmond Bane. It's Morant with the drop. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Bane passes to Clark. Outside for Smart. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Randall kicks to Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Beyond the arc. Ja Morant with the rebound. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Dallas. "13 feet away. Jackson passes to Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. But Timberwolves on top, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 2 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off. And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They felt.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Miller is out there with Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Conley, and it's Minot in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley, making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
Now here's Kennard. 3-pointer. The shot comes out.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Here's Kennard, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside Williams, sinks the triple.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
Kennard against Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Williams. Pass to LaRavia. Kennard way outside. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
Here's Conley. Kennard with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Edey. Wants to get it to Alexander Walker and does. Fast break, Minnesota. Miller with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Williams. And no good that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Yep, it counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to LaRavia. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Now, here's Kennard. The game now all tied. Kennard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Miller against Kennard. Miller inside, and there it is for him. Miller's got his second bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Conley against Kennard. Outside Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead. Edey can hit. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. And the shot goes down.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kennard kicks to Wells. Offline with his 3. Now here's Conley. He started closely. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Morant in at the point. Gobert finds Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looks like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Outside for Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Bain. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, as a scorer, Edwards finds his points in so many ways.
Bain with a screen on McDaniel. And that one's good. Morant.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota. And here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Payne for three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on it.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
They really lit it up in this fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last two games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Basket, good. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Marcus Smart.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the home. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy.
games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Randall. Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that?
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Harden against Edwards. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Harden, pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Why Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Now here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's gotten his second bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Harden against McDaniels. Leonard left side. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Randall on the screen, and here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the basket by Leonard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Leonard. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Harden scanning the floor. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. And that makes it a tie ball game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But
throw it
look
down!
Out.
Can you say elevation?
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Harden finds Leonard. Edwards against Jones. Shot clock at 5. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Harden against McDaniels. Leonard for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Harden from outside. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Back to Randall. He takes it in. Oh, hey! How about that?
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Mo Bamba out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle.
Oh, wow!
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Oh!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. He gets it in there.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Edwards against Leonard. Right side Edwards, 6 to shoot. McDaniels inside, defended by Harden.
Oh, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Clippers trail by 5. Harden with it. On the wing, Jones. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Can't hit that time. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. This guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. On the wing, Jones. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Clock at 6. McDaniels against Harden. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Randall, good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
From outside the arc, they get it back. Out to Leonard. Launches a three. Count it! Leonard for three.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Bamba.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard passes to Bamba. For 3. Leonard can't get it to go. McDaniels with it. Bamba covering. McDaniels against Bamba. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert passes to Randall. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Clippers trail by 4. And he's going for the oop here.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Edwards looking it over. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
McDaniels against Harden.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Leonard from the inbound. That'll count. It could go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys.
And that is going to do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Minot in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. For 3, Conley. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. In third, the Clippers.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Porter. Zubac's high post. Inside. Coffee to the right side. Here's Dunn. And the three-pointer goes. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Pass to Minot. Back to Reid. Shot clock at 6. Alexander-Walker with it. It's stolen by Dunn. Batum, the pass to Dunn. Back to Batum. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Coffee, the pass to Dunn. And here's Zubac. Clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
And he drops the first. And Zubac drops them both. And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 1. Reid sets a screen from deep. Conley drains the triple. Conley's got 5 points.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Coffee. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Alexander Walker from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Ooh, ripped away. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Listen, there are a few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Timberwolves trail, and Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Stolen by Conley. Ball's going up the court. Flushes it down to finish the break.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Dunn. That three's off the mark. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A slam dunk by Reid.
Yeah, Naz Reid's ability to run the floor, get out in transition.
And so Porter will bring it up for Los Angeles. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Batum finds Zubac. Down low. Here's Dunn. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dunn's got 8.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
There's the double team with Porter. Here's Miller. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. The 3 is up. Minot pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Reid with it. Now Porter defending. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Here's Coffee. Here's Zubac. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Batum outside. 5 to shoot. Batum sets a screen. Here's Porter. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Nice move. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Here's Porter. Batum, pass to Zubac. Back to Batum. 4-3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day?
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
3 tense quarters. Behind us, 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Randall against Jones. Randall, pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit. The Clippers trail. Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels to tie it up. Harden, good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Timberwolves shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Oh, Edwards soars in to finish the lob.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Bamba, a screen on McDaniels. Harden can't hit. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Randall. Shoots over Harden. Randall can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Leonard up top. McDaniels covering. Leonard passes to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Randall, good.
He had no answer defensively inside.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside Harden. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels against Harden. Gobert inside. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard against Edwards. Lots of room. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside McDaniels to the wing, right side. And he commits the intentional foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Harden. They need this. uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Randall, a screen on Leonard. Edwards finds McDaniels. Takes the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Powell passes to Leonard. Outside for Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
McDaniels, a screen on Powell. DiVincenzo driving. McDaniels from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their court.
The coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he does get the second one, and that'll put him up 2. Now here's Harden. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Bamba. Missed it.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
This is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson kicks to Morant. And they double up Morant. And stolen by Leonard. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
Morant against Leonard. Clark a screen on Leonard. Morant right side. Outside for Smart. Shot clock at 6. Bain sets the screen for Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here's Los Angeles. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's Harden. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Bamba wide open and he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Bain fires for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden gets the bucket. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Powell. Second chance shot. And he banks in the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And Morant throws it down.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Jones, no one around him. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Payne for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Harden. Six to shoot. And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Clippers leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Jones with the screen on Clark. To the paint. Jones kicks to Bamba. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
And a solid athlete at his size. Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be healthy.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Great showing for him last season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Powell kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Bamba. Clark against Jones. Back to Bamba. Now Leonard. Got a piece of it. Bane with the steal. Down low. Here's Jackson. And it's all evened up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Leonard from 3. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. It could go. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jones in at the 3. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
Outside for Smart. Bane sets the screen for Smart. Off target with his 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Smart. Clark outside. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Cranes the three-pointer. Smart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jones kicks to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Smart. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 14 points.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Smart passes to Clark. Morant outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Smart against Harden. And he can't jam it through. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bane kicks to Smart. Jackson against Leonard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden, just capable of dominating games all by himself.
The kick out to Bane. Takes it inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Powell, the pass to Jones. Bamba with it. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Morant kicks to Bane. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Harden. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Clark, a screen on Harden. Bane passes to Smart. Shoots the 3. Here's Clark. And Bamba pulls it down.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Powell kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Powell. Pass to Harden. Harden with the stuff.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bane with the screen on Leonard. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 11.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up 1. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 2 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off. And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good.
And that'll do it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Edey, Luke Kennard out there with Vince Williams. Then there's Wells, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. LaRavia's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for L.A. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Done outside. On the wing, man. He's guarded by Williams. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Dunn attacking.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Here's man. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Last year, getting it done. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Kennard against Dunn. The tray. A shot by Batum, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams kicks to Kennard. They get it back. Pass to Edey. Here's Laravia. Dunn covering. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey gets the bucket.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And it's Dunn penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got 6.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he drives in. Here's man. He's guarded by Williams. Outside for Batum. And the layup falls. He has 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wells sets the pick for Kennard. Pass to Edey. Williams, that's for 2, and it falls over the rim and in. Clippers leading by 3. Dunn passes to Batum. Here's Coffey. 36 seconds left in the third.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Dunn finds man. From downtown, and it's Laravia with the rebound. Williams for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Terrence Mann is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. The second chance effort. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Man up top. Pass to Coffey. Now here's Zubac. Now man. Outside Batum. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. The shot by Williams, no good. Clippers leading by 5. And Batum kicks to Zubas. Here's Coffey. Clippers moving the ball around. And yes, it's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden dishes to Leonard. Leonard down the lane.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. James Harden with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Harden driving inside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
This is Harden's specialty. He's excellent at getting through contact on the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. Here's Morant. And Bamba pulls it down. Clippers leading by 9. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Powell with the steal. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. First team. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Leonard the pass to Jones. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3.
Marcus Smart is just an absolute dog on defense. Look, he is annoying.
The 3 from Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Harden against Smart. Bamba a screen on Smart. Gets Harden with the drive. And the dunk by Bamba.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 sinks the 3-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Oh, Kawhi going deep in his bag on that one.
Morant with the steal. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, right here.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Memphis, Smart and Bane on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Bane. He played a great game against Charlotte. And that one drops for him. Edwards with it. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
And here's Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Bane's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Randle, good.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
Another shot. Payne with another miss. Gobert passes to Randle. Back to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Randle can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Morant with the slam! Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Edwards, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now here's Randle. In his last outing, 16 points for him. McDaniels against Morant. Pass to Bane. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Gobert finds Randall. Edwards against Smart. Fires the three. Back to Edwards. Fires the three. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane, and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Edwards, a screen on Bane. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. Memphis leading. Right side, Morant. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clark with a screen on DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Jackson. There's the three. Counted from distance.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside Edwards. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to drop. Outside Morant. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
Really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. It just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Edwards gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's Morant. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And then Morant with the jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
McDaniels can't hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already. You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Clark against Randall. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Randall a screen on Smart. Edwards with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. The 3-ball. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Edwards hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Edwards has got 13 now.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often. Power it home!
Oh, wow! And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson the screen from downtown. Oh, good D by Edwards.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 1:06 left in the first half of this game. Jackson the screen. The 3 from Bane. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Grizzlies lead by 10. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, Morant from close range.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Timberwolves trail by 12. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 18.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Now Morant, he's got 16. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Jocelyn. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? All right, let's switch it over. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Luke Kennard. Edey out there with Williams. And it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Good on both. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Grizzlies lead by 13. Wells, the pass to Kennard. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Tries it from 19. Williams' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Yeah, that one's good.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Pass to LaRavia. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's the fast break. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Here's Wells. Up top, Kennard. Covered by Alexander Walker. Kennard passes to Williams. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kennard for 3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Stolen by Kennard. Releases. Reed with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Reed. Conley's got 7 points.
Stop and pop. Conley dangerous everywhere.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Conley. On the take. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The kick out to Williams. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Fast break, Minnesota. And that one drops. Conley's got 15 points here in the second half.
More often than not, Conley's the table setter. He's been the finisher tonight.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Kennard. Here's Wells. Here's LaRavia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock is at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wells misses. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Alexander Walker. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Timeout. Takes feel as much as skill.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. For 3, DiVincenzo. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Memphis. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. 2 on the clock. Here's Bane. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves trail. And here we go again. The Timberwolves on the break. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Payne with a screen on McDaniels. Payne surveying the D. Clark outside. It's Smart on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Clark's got his first basket.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Randle with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The free throw drops for Randle.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Kicks it out to Bane. From the arc. It's Smart on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert to take the lead. Gets the bucket and the foul. Ja Morant picks one up.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the stripe.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Just doing it solo. Love seeing McDaniels grab that steal and take off and convert.
Morant with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Payne. McDaniels with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Fires in the triple. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. To the inside. Here's Clark. Back to Smart. Payne with a screen on DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Smart for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Gobert finds Randall. Hits the trifecta.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. On the take, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
This has been a tough matchup for them, so they'll feel good about this win. They're 1-2 now in the season series, and with one more game between them, they have a chance to finish the year on even ground against Memphis.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
And Bane drops them both. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10. And so Jackson nails both of them. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. No good. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
Here for both of these teams, Brent Berry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For 3, Edwards. They get it again. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now, I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks, David. It's good.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here is Harden. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 5.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Randall no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here is Harden. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Wow, Gobert showing some quickness on that shot.
Harden against McDaniel. And Harden with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. From deep. It's good from long range. Randall's got 7. Clippers leading by 4. Harden surveying the D. It's Powell on the wing. Harden outside. Harden missing again. And here's Edwards from the arc. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Now here's Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. James Harden getting it done for LA. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Bamba in at the 5, patrolling the paint. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Leonard finagling one in close.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here's Harden. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Fires away from outside. Another shot. Pass to Leonard. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jones. It's Powell on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell with a screen on Edwards. Harden, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. And Leonard has it in the corner. Makes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Leonard against Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Now, here is Harden. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels sets a screen for DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Powell. It's deflected, and they recover it. Clock at 4. For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Randall kicks to McDaniels. No good with the triple. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the side. On the wing, Harden. This one for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Harden's got 13. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on...
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Leonard on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Harden outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Harden, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Up top, Powell. Defended by DiVincenzo. The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. DiVincenzo against Jones. DiVincenzo with the screen on Powell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Leonard with a screen on McDaniel.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Leonard with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Spurs. 2 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Miller. Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 3. Coffee passes to Zubats. Reid with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Conley with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Conley's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Minnesota. Clippers trail by 8. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's man, defended by Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. And the shot falls short this time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Reed. Pass to Minot. Miller kicks to Conley. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Clippers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. John misses.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
A 3-ball. Miller. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Done. And that one, good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Conley dishes to Miller. Reed with it. Scoreless thus far. Off with the layup.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Batum. Pass to Coffey. Clock at 6. Back to Batum. And stolen by Miller. Conley left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Miller. Out to Conley. Shoots. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for the Clippers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's man. Defended by Alexander Walker. Batum passes to man. Lets the 3 fly. Tries again. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. 58 seconds left in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's man. Defended by Alexander Walker. Zubac kicks to Batum. Here's Coffey. No scoring in this one, and the shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Batum's there, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Batum kicks to Zubac. Pass to man. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Batum for three. That shot off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 9. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The post pairing, Batum in Zubats. Terrence Mann is out there with Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Harden the pass to Leonard. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
That one falls.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
It's Powell with the drive. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 10. Randle outside. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Outside for Randle. Mr. Gobert. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Bamba with it, now defended by Gobert. Jones, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Tipped away. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels against Harden. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Here he goes. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Clippers trail by 5. Harden up top. Edwards defending. And the jam by Harden.
So many times in his career, Harden has stepped up in these big moments.
Here's McDaniels. He gets that one.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards looking it over. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Back to McDaniel. DiVincenzo against Powell. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. They shoot again, and right through it goes.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. On the wing, Harden. McDaniels defending. Screen by Leonard. Harden missing again.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And that one is good. Here's McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Bamba setting the pick for Harden. Lets it go from deep, and the 3-ball is good. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
And so Minnesota takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This built. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Already. Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that could be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Leonard finds Harden. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And here's Morant outside, and James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Jones. Powell outside. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Smart with the bucket.
Well, with everything else Smart does on the floor, his three-point shooting is really a bonus.
To the middle. Here's Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Moran against Leonard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they're pushing it up. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
There's Jackson with the 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Jackson's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Harden can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Bane. Clark right side. Jones against Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Pass to Harden. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Powell passes to Harden. Fires from deep. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Jackson with a screen on Harden. And they take the lead.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Pass to Leonard. Tipped. 44 seconds left to play in the first. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team.
There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Morant against Leonard. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Memphis. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Bane, the pass to Smart. Here's the 3. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Bane. Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Smart and Bane on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Now here's Morant. Smart outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson on the wing. Bane. Smart outside. Second chance shot and stolen by Bamba. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smart. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Bane. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bane's got 5 points.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. It's Jackson, high post. Clock at 2. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Bamba.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of... Oh!
Wow! Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Outside for Harden. Fires for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Clippers trail by 10. 1:27 left in the first half. Pass to Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Jones finds Harden.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bamba with it. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Powell against Smart. Pass to Bamba. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Bamba. No good on the 2nd free throw.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Leonard. Great hustle, Leonard.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Memphis ahead, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
All right, fellas. And that'll do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Terrence Mann, Amir Coffey out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Batum gets the bucket.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Here's Wells, and it's good. 2 points. Wells has got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Jones, the pass to Mann. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Wells. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wells has got 6 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Wells. The rebound by Mann.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
To the paint. Here's Batum. And that one is hammered home.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
Wells, the pass to Williams. Launches it. Jones grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Overdone. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Clippers trail. Outside man for the tie. And yep, it's good. He's got 5.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Pass to LaRavia. Batum against Kennard. Here's LaRavia. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Wells, the pass to Williams. Pure from 3-point range. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Dunn. Defense is right there. Outside man. Batum outside. Stolen by Kennard. On the break. Wells, the pass to Laravia. Driving inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Wells. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Batum. Coffee on the wing. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles, another three.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Wells. He's got 9. Kennard for 3. That shot off the mark. Edey. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Coffee. Batum in the post. Oh, off target. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Williams. Edey out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Wells in at the 1.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside, Williams. Back to Kennard. Williams on the wing, defended by Jones. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A line change here for Memphis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Harden. Pass to Bamba. Powell outside. Harden with it. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jackson with a screen on Powell. Here's Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Harden. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Leonard looking around. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Morant fights through contact inside.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Harden finds Jones. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Morant with it. Harden picks him up. The 3 from Bane. Hits a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Harden against Smart. And here's Harden. Can't cash it in from close range. It's Smart on the wing. Covered by Bamba. To the inside. Stolen by Harden. Powell passes to Leonard. Inside. Here's Bamba. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Powell. Outside Jones. Now Leonard. Clock at 6. Bamba, a screen on Morant. Leonard for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 4. Smart looking around. 1:16 left in the 4th. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Clippers.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
On the wing, Bane. Morant with a screen on Harden. From deep, Bane. And knocks down the 3.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
On the wing, Bane. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena